Morning everyone! This is the face of somebody who was woken up at 4 a.m. by her cat's vomiting sounds. Yeah, he chose last night, after having a tiny bit of tuna, to puke on the windowsill, the living room windowsill, which has a radiator underneath it. So at 4 in the morning, me and my partner Andy were pouring soapy water along the top of our radiator to try and get all the tuna chunks out of the middle. So I'm pretty tired today. Good job, I love him. As you can see, it's another sunny, lovely day in Sheffield. One thing that gets me about this room, I love this room, it's lovely and bright, bright, I love it. But it's so bright that in the winter, because obviously the sun's lower in the winter, the sun comes just over the top of those houses, and when I'm standing at my standing desk, it gets me right in the eyes, so I've got to actually shut my blind halfway down. So I might as well have my studio in a cellar. But well, my plants like it, and Dave likes it. Dave enjoys having a little lounge there. There's his cushion. He's currently downstairs sitting by the fridge, pretending he hasn't been fed already. He has. So today on my list of things to do is finish putting products onto my new website. I mentioned it last week. Currently, as I'm saying this, it's not live. When you watch this, it may be live, but if it isn't, it will be live soon. And I've added all my main products in, but there's a range of things that I made and I love from when I very first started, which is more kind of realistic watercolours. Let me show you the type of things. Oh, it's not a watercolour, but it's charcoal. So I still do, charcoal pictures, but now I've kind of, in the business, I've moved away from this style a little bit, and I've got a load of greetings cards as well with watercolour birds on them. Let me see if I can find a watercolour. There are some watercolours here somewhere. I can't find it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to sell those at a discount on my new shop, just to try and make some space. And then I'll have more space for my new style, which is a bit brighter, a bit bolder, and seems to be what more people are wanting. And I have fun doing it as well. So that's what I'm going to do today. I'm baking my noodle over this internet over this website. It's like all the things I could do with it. I could make it too complicated. I could make it too jazzy. And I want it to be a nice place. I like how it looks at the moment though. But yeah, that's what I'm going to get on with now. And then I've got a heap of washing up to do because I didn't want to do it this morning or last night. I'm a lazy bum. Here's Dave! Hello, Dave! There he is. Cushion seat at the ready. Hi everyone, so it's Sunday night and I decided to start telling people about my website launch. So I've told people, and it's going to be launched on Friday. So when this video is live, you'll be able to go to my shop. So I'm going to put the links all down below, but this video is going to be following me through the week leading up to launch. Not that I'll be doing anything particularly different, I don't think, but you know, I might do. Tomorrow, sorry, I'm talking low because it's late. Tomorrow we're taking Dave in for another checkup at the vets because his teeth are bleeding again and he's not eating. Big kerfuffle because the vets said they were going to take all of his teeth out last time and didn't, and it's only been a month and already his teeth are starting to rot out of his head, so I'm not happy. But anyway, we're gonna I'll take him tomorrow, and I'll keep you up to date. But I'm going to go and get into bed now, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Morning. So today we had a bit of a lazy morning, I'm not going to lie, because Dave's going in for his vet's appointment at 11:45. He doesn't know about it yet. So in about 10 minutes we're probably going to have to start getting him ready. So I've just been checking up on my newsletter. Let me bring you over here. So I've been checking up on my newsletter. I can't show you that because it's got people's email addresses on. Oh, let me see. I'll put it on the home page. There we go. I've been checking up on my newsletter because I did a new campaign on Instagram last night. So with my newsletter, instead of just sending out one kind of welcome email, I'm sending out a series of emails now. So there's 3 emails. One is, hello, it's me. Number 2, the next day is, this is Embers and Ink, this is what we do. It's what I do. And then the 3rd one is, here's a cheeky discount to my store, thanks for sticking with me. And that 3rd one is going to go out on Friday, which is when you're watching this, if you're watching it when it comes out, which means my website is live. So when I get back today, I'm going to check to make sure the website's all right. I'm going to add a few more bits on because I've got some Christmas cards that are left over, obviously from Christmas. And the ones this year were left over from last Christmas. So it'd be nice to make some space. So I'm going to put those on the website discounted as well. And I've probably got some other things, some old stock that I might pop on there to try and get rid of too. So I've got a sales section on my website. Let me show you. Let me show you what I've got so far. So this is my homepage. It may look different when you come to watch it, but this is what I've got so far. So there's my lovely new logo. I've got a new welcome banner up at the top. Welcome to brand new Embers and Ink website, the home of bright and bold illustrated loveliness with a dash of humour and lashings of social and environmental conscience. Because if you didn't know, Embers and Ink, my business, I'm going to start again. Embers and Ink, my company, I send things out plastic free. I source recycled, I source recyclable and ethically sourced materials. So it's not just bright and beautiful, lovely stuff. It's got a conscience too. So you can either go to all products there, or I've got some featured products here. So I've got Mother's Day, which in the UK is coming up on the 14th of March. Some ideas there. Some socially distant celebrations if you've got a birthday coming up and it's locked down and you can't see anyone. Some cards there. And then I've got sale items. So I'm going to pop a few things on there. So grab a bargain. This is what I've got in at the moment, but it could change. So I've got my watercolour bird cards. These do really well when I do physical markets, but because I'm not doing physical markets, there's not really much point in me having them not selling. So I've got some of my old watercolour arts and my old charcoal arts. But there might be a few, well, there probably will be a few more things by the time you come to check it out. You can click on that to go back to the home page. What I've also done with this site, my websites, my internet's going slow today. Come on, there we go. What you can also do is go to the menu. So you can either look at all products, you can view collections. So these are my collections so far. But if I go back, I've also got links here to my T-Mill website, my Thoughtful website where you can get cards, and my Ko-fi.com where you can get commissions to raise money for Dave. I mentioned that in previous videos. And then down here, the smaller text is from my footer menu, and you can also, it includes other places you can find me. So the other places you can find me where you can buy things are here. But the other places you can find me where you can join my community, so my Patreon community, you can find my Skillshare classes, you can find out all about my author page, they're all here, and you can also find them in the footer. So if I scroll all the way down, they're down here too. So yeah, this is my website. I'm going to do another little blog post maybe today. I'll do one and I'll schedule it for Friday when it launches. Oh, this is something exciting that I'm going to do too. So on my website, I'm going to have set up a hashtag Embers and Ink in the wild, and every month I'm going to ask you to be, if you buy anything from my shop, I'm going to ask you to take photos of it, some lovely bright photos, funky photos of the product in your house, and if you tag it with the hashtag Embers and Ink in the wild, and also tag me in at Embers_and_ink, I'm going to choose my favourite one from the month, and I will send out a discount for my shop to that person. So that's something to get involved in. But yeah, so this might look slightly different when you come to have a look, but I would love you to come and have a look. It would mean an awful lot if you would come and have a look at my new website. It sounds strange me talking about it now, because to me it's the future, but I know when I'm watching this on Friday to check everything's okay when it's launched on YouTube, it'll be live and it might have changed. It might be different, but it'll be very exciting because this is my very first kind of website of my own. Previously, I've sold things on a marketplace. So I used to sell on Etsy, but then I didn't get along with Etsy because this is for another day, but they just didn't. I didn't feel like they were doing the best that they could for independent small businesses. So I went to Folksy, which is a UK version of Etsy, and it's also based in my home city, Sheffield. But yeah, this is the first time I've had my own website. So I'm very excited. Very excited. I'm pretty sure I've forgotten to do something though. Oh no. Oh boy. So back from the vets. He didn't need any teeth out. They've given Dave some anti-sickness medication, and we're going to check his renal levels. So that's that. So now I'm going to get on with trying to clear a bit of space. Look at my state of me. I've had toothache all day. I need a filling replacing, but it's been postponed because of lockdown and things. So yeah, that's hurting me today. I'm going to clear a space and try and film something for my welcome video. The video on my website that's going to say that I am plastic free and all that stuff. You'll see it. I'm going to do it right now. So my packing video is 1 minute and 30 long, and it took about an hour. Honestly, I'm not feeling well. So this is it, if you want to see it. and what I've just realised is that I need to add text. So I want to add a little bit of explanation text about what's going on, like that I use paper tape, I use paper stickers, oh, what's happened to my hair? I use cardboard envelopes, no plastic, so just so it's really kind of obvious. So people who haven't seen my YouTube videos and who haven't maybe read the item descriptions, they might not know. I want it to be really obvious that that's what my jam is in Embers and Ink. So I'm going to go and get on with that and have a cuppa. Okay. That is rendering. I've added all the text now. What I really need to do is... hang on, let me turn you around. So when I very first started up the business, I didn't have a lot of money. So I set up a WordPress, which didn't have a .com. So it was embersandink.wordpress.com. But now that is going to be obsolete. I mean, it's been obsolete for a while. I didn't actually put a lot of effort into upkeeping it because it was such a time-consuming thing. I didn't find it very user-friendly at all. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to delete everything off there now, and I'm going to just put a big button in the middle saying new website, redirect here, and then they can click on the new website. And that's now what that looks like. So that's all there is. There's no oh, I might need to get rid of those. No links, no information, just Embers and Ink, and Embers and Ink is relocated. We now have our very own home, https://embersandink.co.uk. At the moment. Oh, you can get into it. I have to make sure that the password's still on there. But this is what you'll see. If you see this, by the way, this is my pop-up for my newsletter, The Gang. When you go and visit my site, because it is live now, this will pop up. If you sign up to it, you will get added to my newsletter, and I do have a series of emails that will give you a discount code. So if you're interested in it, go and click on this. So it's still Tuesday, it's in the evening, it's like 6 PM now, but I forgot that the other day I was going to add the rest of my sales box. So I've got a box here. Ooh, I'll just turn you around, I was going to try and pick it up. So I've got a box here full of seconds. So it's things that are still good, sorry, I was off camera then. It's things that are still good to sell, like these books, for instance, but they've got very, very slight kind of imperfections. So you can see on this one, the cover, you probably won't even be able to tell, the cover up here was not cut properly, so it kind of folded and then cut, so it's like it's got a very small lip on it. And I've got some pencils that have got very slight imperfections on them, so the printing's just not fully gone onto the word, but they're still really good. So because I don't like waste, as you know, I'm a kind of zero waste in my personal life and plastic free in my personal life and business, I'm going to do these for half price, and that isn't counting the discount code that you'll get if you sign up to my newsletter. So sign up to my newsletter, you'll get a discount code for the shop, and actually I'll put that discount code down below as well. So if you go into the video's description, you'll get a discount code for the shop, which is 10% off everything. And so yeah, I'm just going to spend a bit of time listing those sales things. There'll be a sales section on the shop which you can click on, and all the sales things will be in there. And it's just so I don't waste them. These things are being printed, but I can't sell them full price. Let me show you what else there is. So there's some of these notepads. So there are 50 sheets in each. But some of them, because they're glued along the top, and some of them just stuck together. So when I separated them, the glue from the back of one stuck onto the front page. And this is just a fault on one sheet. Can you see where the glue's ripped the paper a little bit? So there's some of those. There's some A4 versions of those. I've also got some posters. These are printed on recycled paper. So I've got salt and peppers here, two can play at that game, and you can't touch this. And the only thing that's wrong is in the corner is a very slight dog ear where they got damaged in the post. Can you even see that? Can you? There. So they're half price as well. When that's in a frame, you wouldn't even see it. I mean, you can hardly see it when it's not in a frame. So get yourself along and have some bargain buying. Anyway, I want to get on and input the rest of these pencils. I'll do the rest of the box tomorrow because I don't want to spend all night. I don't want to be that person up until 9 o'clock every night doing stuff. I've got time tomorrow. I'll finish it off tomorrow and then I'll be able to edit this video for you. But yeah, right, off. I'm off to work. Hello. So it's Wednesday today. I spent the morning getting some orders ready that came through on my folksy shop, which is always nice that people haven't forgotten about me. But I'm going to continue today putting on the reduced items and the sale items that are going to be live on embersandink.co.uk. By the time you're watching this, my website will be live. So why don't you go and have a little look and show me a bit of support? Because it'll be so sad if I've done all this effort in trying to launch my website and nobody goes there. So yeah, the link is down below, but also I'll pop it up on the screen. So it's www.embersandink.co.uk. But you can also put in embersandink.com because I've linked both of those addresses to the website. It's almost like I know what I'm doing. So yeah, I'm going to go and get on with that. So it's all ready for you now when you're watching it. So I will see you next week. Bye bye.